he is too soft, bro. Like, let Omni-Man be my dad, okay? When he was like, hey, we gotta take him out, I would have been like, what took you so fucking long, huh? Let's get this shit ready for the Empire. Huh? That would have been me, bro. I would have been ready for the smoke with my pops, bro. I don't know if it's because I'm black and I would love an excuse to bond with my father. Invincible has the worst fictional universe ever. Now, I'm a huge Invincible fan. I'm in the middle of season 3. I know, it's been out long enough. I should have already finished it, but I do have 3 children. Give me a break. I'm going to get to it. No spoilers in the comment section. Hopefully this video doesn't spoil it. Let's check it out, man. How is it possible that Invincible has the worst fictional universe? I love this show. Oh, yeah. Oh, I remember this. This nigga. Oh, yeah, he beat the brakes off of Mark here.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, bro. This gotta be the worst superhero universe of all time. Originally, I was planning to do a video similar to the one I made last year. But while I was watching this season, Mark really wasn't getting whooped. I was really watching like, damn, he might actually be. So I can't even make a video roasting him for real. Good job. But I'm still watching this season and something just not clicking with me, bro. Because every episode I'm watching, I'm just like, dog, this man's life is trash.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Like every time I watch this show and really put it into perspective, I realize this is one of the worst superhero lives I have ever seen on the screen. I promise you, you wouldn't want to be Invincible. You wouldn't want to be anybody in this universe. I would go as far as to say I would rather live in Gotham than the Invincible universe.
Now, that's crazy. That's actually crazy, bro. Gotham? Fuck that. Nah.
Y'all might hear me say that and say,
stop the cap.
Yeah, I don't know about
Gotham's
that.
pretty horrible too. You gotta deal with villains like Harley Quinn who gave game consoles to little children and watched it blow up in their face from the skylines. So yeah, I'm aware that Satan's greatest soldiers are in Gotham City. So whether if you want to deal with that or deal with an alien flying through you on a random beach day, that is entirely up to you. But me personally, I would feel much safer with a city patrolled by Batman than this planet where the best superheroes are getting done like this. Like I'm telling y'all, it's actually so sad. No matter which of these 3 you choose, you are going to live a terrible life. Now we're gonna start the video off with the main character. And I know there's gonna be at least 3 dorks in my comments talking about some, yes, I wanna be invincible. Yes, I'm not gonna be a hero. Yes, I wanna crack Eve. Like, whoa, brother, relax.
You know niggas wanna crack Eve. They love them snow bunnies, huh?
It loves for me, little bro. Thank you. But in all seriousness, nah, you don't wanna be this nigga. Like, I understand why Invincible goes through all this trauma and pain. His name stands for his willpower and not his fighting track record. Just like my last video, I'll always poke jokes at it, but at the end of the day, that's what it is. Life is just hard.
Bro, let me be a Viltrumite, bro. These guys are literally the equivalent of Superman, bro. The reason why Mark Grayson is so trash, at least in the first 2 seasons, I can't speak for the 3rd, is because he pussy, bro. I don't even know how else to put it, bro. He is too soft, bro. Like, let Omni-Man be my dad, okay? When he was like, hey, we gotta take him out, I would have been like, what took you so fucking long, huh? Let's get this shit ready for the Empire. Huh? That would have been me, bro. I would have been ready for the smoke with my pops, bro. I don't know if it's because I'm black and I would love an excuse to bond with my father. I'm joking. Me and my dad have a great relationship, even though, my parents would get divorced when I was young. But, I love my dad.
For this nigga. But damn, I didn't know y'all meant life hard for everybody. Like, why do I, as a regular civilian, have to deal with getting jumped by superpowered twins for no reason? Like, this nigga just got pile drive for doing his job. Even if we keep it at just Mark, the suffering that he has to go through is pushed to such a logical extreme, I don't even think I could co-sign it. Because what I hear from the comics, it gets so much worse. I should have known they was on bullshit when the first season saddle cards were representing him getting constantly beat up in every fight. I swear for the writers it's a fetish. Like, nigga, his second day as a hero, he had to fight the entire Thraxan army with a bunch of role players. Now I want y'all to look me in my eyes as I ask this question. What are you doing against the army with duplicating your roster? Like, they really had my man 2 days in the league carrying 3.
I ain't gonna lie. I'll take duplicate over Eve, bro. I ain't even, you know what I'm saying? For sure.
G-Leaguers and a mini P.E.K.K.A. against, I'ma say it again, an entire army. Like, Cecil not even doing his job, nigga. Where's the help? And I pray if you were a civilian during this conflict, cause bruh, oh nah. As you could clearly see, them boys got wiped out. And even if they survived this conflict, they pull up 2 more times in the same week with decades of advancements, and they're 50 times stronger. Like, I don't know what the writers were thinking making this up, down, down, left, right ass species. Because what do you mean these niggas spun the same block over decades? Like, I know decades ain't a lot for some of you niggas. You could add 40 years to Samuel Jackson's life, the niggas still look 80. But for the rest of us, plural decades are a long time. And they got decades stronger in 3 days. Nigga, that ain't even fair. And even though they came back decades stronger, Cecil still only brings 5 niggas.
You idiot. You're honestly an idiot. I don't know what's wrong with you.
I'm not gonna lie, Mark, I strangled that nigga too, cause what is wrong with Brody? It's like the writers were just glazing and not doing against the army with duplicating your roster. Like, they really had my man 2 days in the league carrying 3 G-Leaguers and a mini P.E.K.K.A. against, I'ma say it again, an entire army. Like, Cecil not even doing his job, nigga. Where's the help? And I pray if you were a civilian during this conflict, cause bruh, oh nah.
Hey, grandma, watch your jab, watch your jab.
As you could clearly see, them boys got wiped out. And even if they survived this conflict, they pull up 2 more times in the same week with decades of advancements, and they're 50 times stronger. Like, I don't know what the writers were thinking making this up, down, down, left, right ass species. Because what do you mean these niggas spun the same block over decades? Like, I know decades ain't a lot for some of you niggas. You could add 40 years to Samuel Jackson's life, the niggas still look 80. But for the rest of us, plural decades are a long time. And they got decades stronger in 3 days. Nigga, that ain't even fair. And even though they came back decades stronger, Cecil still only brings 5 niggas.
You idiot. You're honestly an idiot. I don't know what's wrong with you.
I'm not gonna lie, Mark, I strangled that nigga too, cause what is wrong with Brody? It's like the writers were just glazing the villains to no end. Like, I really never seen a series like this where the heroes are so much weaker than the villains.
Yeah, no, for sure. The heroes, they be mopping the floor with this crew, man.
On every occasion, with a lot of it being completely unfair. Like, I mess with Machine Head. He's a great villain, very funny character.
For sure.
Nigga, how did you get Battle Beast on your roster?
Right.
That shouldn't even be possible. This is like Kingpin having Galactus as an employee. Nigga, I will harm you. But you know, Invincible is not the only show to do something like this. I could go into One Piece where in one of their earlier adventures, Zoro had to fight the strongest swordsman on that planet, and he got absolutely bodied. But you know, that fight didn't just happen for him to be beat. It was a lesson. It was motivation. Zoro was really on the floor talking about some I will never lose again. Like, I be reading that with tears in my eyes, dog. That's a real nigga. But Invincible, on the other hand, you want to know all this man got? He got turned into a Playboy Cardi album cover. What lesson do you learn from that? I'll give you the answer, nigga, nothing. Like, I've never seen a nigga get this universally hoed to this much of an extent.
Yeah, nah. They destroyed him, mauled him Horrible.
But y'all seen the show, man. There is so much BS like this Invincible gotta deal with. There is less than like 30 heroes on this damn planet, yet there's a new superorganism or supervillain found every single week. And they're, for some reason, always stronger than the heroes. And not to mention, there's an entire army stronger than all of them that could come in at any moment's notice. Even though I was just dissing Cecil, I'm on his side for this one, because what type of math is that?
21.
And even these villains that constantly spawn in every week would vehemently piss me off. All of these villains are middle-aged men with no emotional maturity and cannot listen to reason for more than 4 effing seconds. Like, all of these villains are just misunderstanding a scenario to the point of pure idiocy.
You killed my sister!
You killed my sister! You killed my sister!
Is this nigga serious?
Like, these villains have to be the stupidest ones I've ever seen in fiction. And I know a lot of comic villains are built on very stupid motivations. Harry Osborn is another motivation with just a simple talk would have resolved everything. But I think you seeing Spider-Man carrying your dead father in your living room is a lot more believable than just being blatantly wrong. Now, I've seen a lot of people call Angstrom a hypocrite, but with him you could at least say he didn't always hate Invincible. His main goal was actually something completely different before his machine backfired on him.
He just went mentally ill. That you got to give him a pass. He literally just became retarded when this shit blew up.
And it wasn't until his machine exploded where he went insane.
Yeah.
And I mean, like, sure. I don't know how a nigga with a KSI built head has brain cells this useless. Nigga got all that space for nothing. But you know, let's just say he went insane. Like, Angstrom's still stupid as hell for picking the only good Invincible out of all the ones he could have picked. All the Invincibles that killed your family are still alive. You went to spin back on this nigga. Bro, go stain them. You're really out here hiring your ops instead of slamming them out. What Pooh Shiesty say?
If your nigga killer ain't dead, you should wear no RP shirt.
Nigga, that's what I'm saying. Like, Angstrom really like them roasters in middle school that are getting inflamed by someone else, but the moment you start laughing, they try to come at you. Like, nigga, you a bitch. Angstrom's still stupid. If I was Invincible, I'd be mad as hell, but for now, I'll let it slide. Powerplex, though? Nah, this nigga's just stupid. Everything about this nigga is just wrong. If you an Invincible...
Damn, I feel we in spoiler territory, but we're too deep now. We got to finish the reaction, bro.
Talked for 4 effing seconds, you would have known that A, he's
Who
the
is
victim.
this nigga?
B, he's...
They got Electra Boy? This is white static shock from what I'm seeing.
the victim, and C, he's the victim. He did not mercilessly kill your family. Like Breaking Bad Jesse over here was really pissing me off because this could have been solved in a single convo. And I know he tried several times to call Invincible's attention, but let's be real, none of them are gonna be peaceful, number one. And the situation you ended up getting him in is so stupid.
Really, nigga?
Like he was really talking to his family like, damn, babe, I don't know how to get his attention. I tried everything I could. Gag me in the baby. You know what? That's a great idea. What? I don't care if this was an act. I don't care if this was a skit. I don't care if it was fake. What type of person gags a baby to get back at a nigga? This is literally reverse Flash levels of petty. And Invincible has to deal with this every single week. Like Powerplex really done murked his entire family and then looked at Invincible like,
Alright, so let's kill him.
Bro, he accidentally kills his family? Wow. Well, there's a spoiler. Shit, God. Wow. And then he blames Invincible. I ain't gonna lie, bro. It's only in hindsight that whatever the black dude with the brain, whatever his name is, it's only in hindsight that I can be like, all right, he went insane. During season 2, while him and Mark were boxing and they were going at it like that, bro, I was like, I hate this nigga so much, bro. I hate him with all of my heart, with everything that I am. I hate this dude so much. And then when he broke Invincible's mom's fucking arm or leg or whatever it was, I was so happy when Invincible killed that nigga, bro. I was so happy. But this dude right here, it sounds like I'm gonna be twice as pissed with this guy.
crash out, bro. I would have painted the city in his blood. Like, it's so funny. No matter what Invincible tries to do, everything gets painted as his fault. And not only that, if anybody has a conflict, he is miraculously the only superhero to ever exist in their eyes to help them. Omni-Man tricking him off Earth, the twins just forcing him to fight the Immortal. Like, this has to be a crime or something. You kidnapped him on a date to go to the future. Nigga, he ain't asked for this. And I'm skimming over so much. This ain't even counting the war. Imagine the planet getting ravaged by people that look just like you. This ain't even counting.
Oh no, I can't. I don't want to watch anymore. It's too late though. I'm too deep. I gotta finish.
Conquest. And again, what I hear from people who read the comics, it only gets worse. And not only does he literally never get time to be a regular person, I would say his life is just as annoying, if not worse. Now, I know he got Eve. He was finally pushed to ask her out because William told him to. Shout out to all my gay niggas. Hit her with the default banger line.
That's hilarious.
When I was lying on the ground with that sound drilling into my head, the only thing I could think about was you.
Incredible.
That is truly what you call a sensational game. He gotta start teaching the streets. We got niggas outside risen like
I
these.
know you work out. Body T. Oh, bro. I'm trying to get my ass like that.
And I know you see Eve right here. She's so bad. I ain't done that in a minute, but I'm truly grateful that the Lord has blessed me to play in some snow.
Bro, I swear every YouTube nigga, these niggas love snow bunnies so much, bro. Why is it every time we react to a black guy making one of these videos, these dudes, they just love the snow? I don't even know what to say. I mean, I get it. I'll admit it. I frolicked in the snow once or twice, but shit. These niggas be gassing it. It ain't even all that, bro.
Even with Miss Eve, I still wouldn't want to be this nigga because of Oliver. Oliver is a special case. Oliver is the annoying little brother times 11. Because he's not annoying to everybody else. He's only annoying to Invincible. It's as if he wants to make his life worse. And unless you are a POC willing to discipline him with the shakla, my dog, you not handling him. This man had a loving family growing up. His entire life going from royalty to the suburbs. That's barely a downgrade. Yet he still turned out to be King Von. How does this even happen? But I'm telling you, he's only being annoying to Invincible. When he kills the Mulder twins, he's gonna apologize in front of the heroes. But once Invincible tries to check him, now all of a sudden you want to start speaking like this.
It's not precious. People kill each other all the time. And most people aren't even special like us. They're just normal.
Oh yeah, he got Omni-Man's genes for real. This the son Omni-Man wanted. This is who he wanted Mark to be.
This nigga is crazy.
See, I ain't gonna lie, I'm not letting that slide if that was me. You just got finished apologizing, but now that you're talking to me, you wanna act like you're correct? I ain't dealing with that, bro. I'ma handle you like an African. Like, just let me catch that nigga sneak out the house. And you know, they again try to be a respectful family. And when they talk it out with him, he's like this.
The Maulers didn't have friends or family.
Yeah, nah, bro. It's like when the parents say, there was no signs. And it's a kid drawing imaginary friends like this. And they be like, I don't think he likes you, Dad. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, gang. You're finished. But as y'all can see, bro, Invincible's life, the villains he gotta deal with, even his little brother. I promise you, I would never want to live his life, let alone live in the Invincible universe, bro.
Yeah, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Mark has it tough, bro. He has it super tough. But it's his fault. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. If he just tapped into that, you know, that Viltrumite aura, like his little brother clearly got, like his father has, I mean, this would only be a one-season show. It would already be wrapped up. It would have been done. But, you know, Mark want to go ahead and have empathy and sympathy and shit like that, you know. But hey, is what it is. Well, you let me know in the comment section down below. Would you want to be in the Invincible universe? How would you be? What would you have done if Omni-Man was your dad and you had that choice to make? Would you have partnered up with your pops and took over Earth, or you know, pull a Mark Grayson and try to fight back and save humanity or whatever. Let me know in the comment section down below. Thank you for watching. Like the video, subscribe, all of that.